Hey everyone, welcome to the new Minecraft build showcase video. This time around, I wanted to try something new and not only show you the final build, but also share the process I went through creating this fantastic new house. So please enjoy, and I hope you'll find it useful. This is my first take on an X3 fantasy build. The reason why I went for this scale was to be able to play with more details in the build because you can only do so much in a standard player scale. I also wanted to challenge myself a little bit because this style is not something I'm comfortable working with. First, I started with some area cleanup and a basic house layout. At this stage, the details are not important, and honestly I had no idea what exactly I was going to add to the build just yet. I only had a brief understanding of the overall vision of the house, so I mostly used some marker materials such as stone and wood. I knew that I wanted to have a contrasting colorful roof that would fit the theme, so I used some red wool to begin with. Simple materials and colors also helped me to lay out the correct shape of my future roof. Now that I was satisfied with the basic roof shape, it was time to work on all the facade details. Starting with the temporary door, I went to this kind of traditional fantasy siding featuring dark wood cross details. This technique adds some additional depth to the walls, allowing you to play around with different features and materials later on. After closing all the walls and adding windows, the first iteration of the house was complete, so it was time to work on all the details finally. First, I added a chimney to the mix because what house would this be without one? As I envisioned my roof to feature bright and colorful roof tiles, I started adding some lines and blocks of many different shades of red, orange and yellow colors to kind of create this tile effect. To give myself a little break from placing the same blocks over and over again, I switched to placing more blocks of the same color over and over again, building a custom tree to breathe life into the surroundings. But honestly, I find it very helpful when I switch my attention to some other parts of the build. Some people may think it's chaotic, but for me, it actually helps to reset my brain and my blurred vision. Thanks to this exercise, I managed to identify the parts of my build that I wasn't very happy about. First, I added a small balcony at the front and fixed the entrance door. The original one was too small and wasn't really clicking with the overall look and theme. I wanted it to stand out from the rest of the wood colors, but still felt like it was a natural part of the build. So I experimented with a few different materials and shapes before I landed with this one. The door became bigger. It had more depth and some neat details as well. Next, there were windows. The ones I built in the first place seemed too big for the scale of the house, so I made them smaller, also changing their number and shape. And finally, the back of the house. It lacked details, and I didn't know what to add so that I won't just replicate the front side. After a while, I decided to go with a simple big round window and some more bushes. To me, it turned out pretty cool. Let me know what you think in the comments. So with that, I was happy with the final look of the build. It took me roughly 8 hours to finalize it, but that was a really fun and challenging project. I hope you enjoyed the final result as much as I enjoyed creating it block by block. If you made it this far into the video, I wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think, leave a like, and consider subscribing for some more Minecraft videos. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.